Hey guys, welcome to another video with Wolfie. Today I thought I'd do a video on my top 10, not top 10, but top tips for reselling on Vinted. Things that I find have helped me grow myself on Vinted and how I conduct myself on Vinted. So without further ado, we'll crack on and go through some. So my tip number one is selling trainers. If you're selling trainers, for me personally, I find a big tip would be invest in some shoe trees. They help fill out the trainer. They make your photos of the trainers look a lot better. Um, and like I bought some trainers where the pictures haven't been great. I bought the trainers, put the shoe trees in so they look presentable, take nice photos, sell them for profit. I haven't actually touched the trainers. I haven't actually do anything to the trainers, and they come out pretty much bang on every time. So shoe trees for me personally is a must. If you're selling trainers, it massively helps with the sale of trainers. Tip number two, taking your photos. Now, when taking photos, I find it's best to have like like decent lighting. You can use natural light from a window. You can get the lighting, studio lighting that you put aiming down onto your items or whatever it is you're selling. Natural lighting obviously is better, but if you're someone who say works during the day and this is something you do on the side, having artificial lighting, the studio lights can help because you can take pictures any time of day. I quite often take pictures 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, ready for the next day if I've got a bit of spare time with family and other jobs that you might have to do. But taking photos, like I recommend between 5 and 8 items of your item, which obviously with the good lighting, include any stains, marks, damages, or anything like that of your item because if you don't show it in the pictures, if the people don't see it or you don't mention it, chances are your item's just going to get returned. And then, well, you have a return. So you have no money for your item and, well, nobody likes a return. So clear pictures, 5 to 8 photos with good lighting. Take pictures of any damage, stains, or marks on your items and pictures of the tags. So your item for your like your clothing, if you got like an AS jacket, take a picture of the AS tag with the size label. Some people like to take pictures of like the wash tag label, so it tells you what it's made of, whether it's cotton, whether it's leather, whether it's suede. That's always a good thing. But just as much detail in your photos and as much information that you can cover in your photos is always best. Tip number three: uploading. If you've got 20 to 30 items that you want to put on Vinted, rather than do like one day of like just upload 25 items, job done, your items are on, ready to sell. I find if you do that, the days after you've listed them go really quiet. I find it's best, and I think the algorithm for Vinted helps if you list between 5 and 10 items a day. So let's just say you bought 30 items of trainers, tops, jackets, or whatever, and you do 30 in one day on Monday on the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, your items don't sell very often. I find myself personally, my personal experience. I find if I've done 5 on Monday, 5 on Tuesday, 5 on Wednesday, and so on, be consistent, you get regular sales every day, and I find that will help progress your sales and your profit on your Vinted. So tip to it is upload 5 to 10 items a day. I find between 5 and 10 is like the sweet spot for me. But upload every day rather than all in one day and then nothing for days. Be consistent is what I find is a really, really good one. Number four, if someone favourites your item on Vinted, now you get a little notification, Jimmy down the road has favourited your item. If this is the case, click on the message and click on the notification and message that person and say like, look, I do a little message saying, thanks for favouriting my item. Give me information like I post next working day. I bring bundle discounts into play, so you can tell them that you have bundle discounts if you buy more than one item. And then when you list something, price it like £2 higher than what you wanted. So if you wanted 40, put it on it for 45 or 42. And then every time you get that notification, send me a little message and then just give them a £2 discount or a little discount. And the amount of sales I get by doing that is really, really good. Quite a lot. So, like I say, when you get notifications saying someone's favourite item, drop them a message, give them a little discount, let them know you can post same or next working day, Happy days. Tip number 5, dispatching your items. Post your items as soon as you can. So if you get a sale on a Monday, try if you can get it out the same day, brilliant. If not, next day, just get the item out as soon as you can. Make sure your items are packed safely in boxes or packing bags or padded or however it is you post. Make sure it's secure, safe, and quick dispatch. And be consistent with your posting. Get it gone quickly. Um, and you can get on if you go on Temu or you got your own label printer or anything like that. You can get little thank you cards. You can design one yourself and print it out. Put them in your parcel, one in each parcel. Just I have one. Obviously I can't show you because I haven't got it with me, but it just says little banner that says Vinted. Thanks for your purchase. Please consider leaving 5-star seller feedback and a review and a glowing product review. We value our reputation. It's got 5 stars on it. If there's any problems with your order, please contact me before leaving feedback. I put that one of them in every parcel, and I find since doing that, people look more happy. It looks more professional. It looks better. Goes a long way. So I value posting your items, put a little thank you card in there, but just be consistent with your posting. Tip number 6. Get yourself a label printer. I cannot stress this enough. The amount of hassle I had using an ordinary printer, having to cut round the labels and chuck away loads of paper and buying ink for your printer. The hassle and the stress that I saved just getting a label printer was just next level. Like label printers, you can pick one up. If you get a wired one like I have, it sits next to my PC anyway. It cost me like £35. They're not massively expensive, but they're like a number one asset for reselling, in my opinion. So a label printer is a must. You can get wireless ones, but obviously they cost a bit more money. Bluetooth ones cost a little bit more money. Label printer is definitely a must. Tip number 7, more categories or most categories. If you're selling just trainers, don't just do like Nike trainers. If you want to just do trainers, learn and understand what models of trainers like Nike, Adidas, New Balance, Asics, I don't know, Reebok, any other brands you find in trainer category. Um, get as many different varieties as you can, because the more different things you're in, if you can't find some Nikes today, you might find a few Adidas. If you can't find some Adidas, you might find a few New Balance trainers. Get across multiple brands will help. And also, if you don't have to stick to trainers, get in more categories. Get in your jeans, get in like tracksuits, get in jumpers, get in coats. Get across as many categories as you can, because the more variety you have, the more selection you have for people to buy. The more different like viewers you get. Someone who comes in to buy a pair of trainers might think, oh, them tracksuit bottoms go nice with these trainers. I'll buy them as well. Or that top's nice. I'll get these trousers as well. And you've got more chance of making bundles. So more categories, I'd say, is massive. Which leads me to point number 8. Do your research. So if you have trainers, research which trainers sell for, like if you've got Nike 270s, find out how much the average going price is for like women's sizes and men's sizes in Nike 270s. If you look at Nike Air Max 90s or 95s or Air Force Ones, search the prices up, see what they sell for. Research will optimize your profit, because you know what your profit margins are. Like if you see a pair of Air Force come on for £5, you know you can sell them for 25 because you've researched. So you know they're 25. You know you sell them, no fees, 25, £20 profit. Job done. Like research is key. Um, and then if you're not sure, if you want to learn something new, so you think, oh, I ain't checked these Adidas before, I wonder what these gazelles go for. Search gazelles, pick ones that have got a few favourites on them, like look at the prices, put them in your favourites, and just forget about them. When they sell, go back, look over your favourites, and see what price the gazelle sold for, what sort of price range they're selling for, and then you know a rough price that you know you can sell them for. So if you put a few in there that are £30 and they all sell, you know they sell for 30. So maybe you're going to get 35. You'll try 35 to 40, but you know you're guaranteed 30. So you can buy them for like 10 and £15, sell them for 30s minimum. If you get better condition ones, they go for a bit more. But research is key. It is huge. Number 9, get yourself a Vinted monitor. Now, there's plenty out there. There is loads of Vinted monitors out there from different Discord groups, different places. A Vinted monitor will save you so much time with picking up items off Vinted to resell on Vinted or resell on eBay or wherever it is you want to sell them on. But a Vinted monitor will always do better on pickups. You don't have to sit for hours upon hours upon hours upon hours scrolling through Vinted, manually refreshing. It does it all for you. Vinted monitor, again, for me, it's the best thing I've joined. It is the best groups I've joined, and it saved me so much time and made me so much money by doing a Vinted monitor. It's crazy. Which leads me on to the final tip is join Resell Locker. It is a Vinted monitor. It's a Discord group that has Vinted monitors. Um, Smashing group of people in there. There's a lot, and I mean a lot of people in there. And in the Discord, if you go in there and you join, there's a monitor for loads of trainers. There's monitors. I've got it in a previous video. Go and check it out. It's got a lot of people in there that sell trainers, clothes, jackets. They're all very knowledgeable people, very experienced resellers. They're a lovely community that will help you. If you're not sure, you can go in there and ask questions. People will give you tips on what to buy, what to sell. If you want something, like if you're not sure if something's legit or fake, there's people in there that can legit check. There's places that do like live drops for Pokemon. So when Pokemon gets released, they tell you where it is that's getting released, what website's got it in stock, how much it costs, and how much you're looking to resell it for. There is like a pickup section so you can see what other people are buying, what sort of prices that they're picking it up for. You can see like sold wins, like selling wins, which show you what people have sold stuff for. So again, you know what sort of prices people are getting to things. The Discord is just a lovely community, and it really is a must. I've got a link in the description for Resell Locker. If you use code LOCKER, you get a discount on your first month. It's definitely something to look into. That is a must. Again, in my opinion, it's really good. But yeah, that concludes my top 10 tips for this video. Hopefully, you guys will sign up to Resell Locker and start your reselling journey and road to making hopefully lots and lots of money. Make yourself very, very rich. If you want any, if you have any questions or you want any advice or anything, just comment in the description below. In the comment section below. Let me know any other videos you want to know. If you want to know how I do certain things, I'll do a video showing it, or just general any videos you like. Yeah, and hopefully we'll see you in the Discord and happy days. So if you can like, share, and subscribe, I'd appreciate any support. Keep these videos going. Take care, guys.